search engine came close to being a parasitical competing product, but it made reference to the fact that this wording exists in recital 42 to the preamble of the database directive. So the legislation is different. So this is why it's reached a different result, but still it leads to a conflicting approach. So the Court of Justice has held that the meta search engine sites are close to being parasitical competing products, and they've gone on to explain the fact that they resemble databases even though they themselves do not contain databases. And therefore, in this case and in similar cases, operators of such search engines will be making available the contents of third-party websites within the meaning of Article 7.2b. The meta search engine has made available the contents to the public. Anyone could use the dedicated search engine on the internet, and it involved a substantial part of the database contents, if not all the database contents. It's the meta search engine made it possible to search the entire contents as though the query had been entered directly on the third-party search engine. The number of results displayed is irrelevant for the purpose of making this assessment, because as I said earlier, the number of results returned relates to the search term query put by the internet user. That doesn't mean that the whole of the database hasn't been searched through for the purposes of obtaining those results. So this amounts to reutilization under Article 7.2b, and therefore is an infringement, and the proprietor of the database can seek redress and injunctive relief. So what are the effects of this judgment? Well, by bypassing the homepage and most other pages of the site that actually contains the database, meta search engines can divert hits and potentially advertising revenues. So operators of websites that scrape data from third parties and enable those third-party sites to be searched, and by doing so thereby risk diverting advertising revenues, may therefore need to review their technical business model in the EU in light of this judgment. Thank you.